Hi and welcome to this DCP web tutorial. In today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to create a pie chart using LibreOffice 6. So I'm going to go ahead and open up LibreOffice. If you want to check my YouTube channel, I've done a tutorial on how to install LibreOffice. So we'll click on the spreadsheet here. We're clicking on LibreOffice Calc, and normally the first thing I do is rename the sheet. So in this sheet here I'm going to call it, let's just call it monthly. So we'll call this monthly expenses. So let's zoom in a little bit here. And in this first column I want to put in labels, and in the second column I'm going to put in values. So this could be for personal, it could be for business, this pie chart, but in this case let's just do something for personal, for example. So let's just say we want to track or make a chart with our water bill, our electric, our gas, let's say council tax, our petrol, also maybe food, travel. So let's just say these are general expenses every month. Now we need to put some values in here, so I'm going to click on the B up here, so it highlights that row, that column, right click and go to format cell, and I'm going to set it to a currency because I'm going to put currency values in here, and click OK. Let's just say we spent £25 on water, 35 on electric, 45 on gas, 95 on council tax, 125 on petrol, 400 on food, and let's say 110 on travel. So now that we've got the labels here and we've got the values here, so we're going to select them. So we're going to left click on this cell here, water, so left click and hold down, and we'll select all of them by dragging down to here. So now they're all highlighted. Now we're going to go and head and click on the insert chart tool here. So when we click on that, this little pop-up will appear, the chart wizard, and we'll click on pie chart, and you'll see that change in the background, and there's different versions of the pie chart depending on what you want to, how you want to display the information. I'll click on the normal pie chart here, and you can also set it to a 3D look, so it'll look more 3D, and there's a simple 3D which is just flat shapes, and then there's a realistic one which has got gradients inside. Here you can see the gradients, like the light effect, but in this case we'll just select a simple one. So the data range has already been done for you because you selected it here previously, and the series is already done as well, so it understands what the columns represent. So we're going to click on chart elements, and we'll say in here monthly costs, and that will put a title across the top here. And then it's up to you if you want to display the legend down the side here. So you can tick this option and not display it at all, or you can tick it and display it, and you can have it at the top. You can put it across the bottom if you want. It's up to you, on the left side, on the right. We'll leave it on the right, and we'll click finish. Now when you've clicked finish, you're actually inside the chart view. So to get outside of the chart view, you need to double click in a blank space somewhere. So let's double click over here, and that will remove us out of the chart view, and then we can click back on the chart once, and then you'll see these green handles allowing you to resize it. So based on this chart, we can see food was our biggest expense for the month. Here is food, and then probably petrol next, and then travel. You can probably see that here. Food was the most, then petrol, and then travel. So that's how the pie chart works. It will work out the values and divide up the chart based on these values. So if we go to File, Print Preview, we can see a print preview of the chart. We've got our chart here and our values over here. We've got monthly cost, and this is the label monthly expenses that was written, let's close this, down here on the tab. So you can leave that blank if you want, or you can leave the title blank here because it's kind of replicated, but that's entirely your choice. So that's how you can quickly and easily make charts. One thing to notice is after you go into print preview and then you come back out of print preview, you'll see this dotted line here, and this dotted line represents the page. So if I were to zoom out, maybe you can see that this would be one page when you print it out right here, and this will be a separate page next to it. So that's how you know the paging. So you don't really want your chart to be sitting like here, because that's across two different pages. It won't print properly. So make sure the chart is not too big, and make sure that it doesn't go over this dotted line here, and you're good to go. Okay, I hope you find that tutorial useful, and I look forward to seeing you on the next DCP web tutorial.